Welcome to the final event of the evening and probably the second best event after the first race. And I can tell you, weren't we lucky to see a horse as good as him go around in the first. Anyway, they're set for the last race and the gates crash back and this big massive field goes bang! And they all head off at the 3,200 metre mark, and I can tell you young Mac is going to find himself surging up towards the lead. Martin James Hyde is jostling for position. Top finding himself up there with big Harry Hardman. Old Mac has got himself a nice spot in there, and Luke Sinclair, Levy, Scotty Muir, Jackie in amongst the middle. Devon Patch Lennox is in there. Mark struggling for a position early. Then comes Sean Scotty Carruthers as we per usual flat out picking him up. Cornwell, Nathan, Brendan and Benny Francis is last. As they travel past the finish post and around with a very long way to go, I can tell you young Macca leads them up and Martin James Hyde is right on his hammer. Top behind them, Hardman, Old Macca in a good spot, Luke Sinclair, Levy hasn't lost any positions, Scotty Carruthers has moved himself into a better spot, and I can tell you, if you're on anything behind him, get your ticket, screw it up, and throw it at the person next year, because you have absolutely no hope. Cop the tip. And I can tell you, if you're on young Macca though, you can get a bit excited because he seems to be going very nicely at the 2,000 metre mark. And as they head towards the clock tower in the big one, it's young Macca defying Martin James Hyde. Top trying to push blokes out of the way. Hardman's still up there, he's got to get a stitch shortly. The fat Old Macca looking nice. Lukey Sinclair and Levy and Scotty Muir and Jackie and Devon Patch is fighting on. And if you're behind Devon Patch Lennox, get your briefs and go home. But I can tell you young Macca is still going along strongly. He is picking them up and putting them down beautifully. There's about 1,200 metres to go and I can tell you I'm getting sick to the back teeth of the race. But anyway, we will keep going on because young Macca's still defying him. Martin James Hyde is applying some pressure. Tox giving in, Hardman trying to find a run along the rails. Old Macca finding a spot through the middle of them and coming into the race nicely. They turn for home in the big one, and it's still young Macca defying them. And Hardman pushing up along the rails. It's young Macca and Hardman neck and neck. And don't look now, but here comes Old Macca into the picture. One gets checked out of it and he's gone. Still young Macca and Hardman neck and neck with 350 metres to go. Bursting out of the pack with an enormous run is Macca. It's the good Old Macca who's slapping it hard. It's Hardman, young Macca, Old Macca. They're going to the line locked together. It's Old Macca grabbing young Macca. They go to the line. Old Macca gets young Macca. Sock just missed out on a place. So did Martin James Hyde. Luke Sinclair flashed in there. Levy, Scott Muir, Scotty Carruthers, Tock Hardman, Cornwell Sean, Mark, Jackie, Devon Patch faded right out of it. Nathan Brennan and Ben Francis.